As the late Bernie Mac would say, sit back, let me tell you a story. It's story time. Hey besties, welcome to another video. If you haven't never seen my face before, I'm your girl Barbecue, and I'm so happy that you clicked play. If you're an OG and you're tuning back in, thank you so much for clicking play yet again. Anyway, I got another story time, and y'all, I told this story time and then my phone deleted it. Anyway, we gonna jump back in it. The name of this story time is Honey, He Got Me Pregnant. And it's just juicy as it sounds. So baby, get relaxed, sit back, and let me tell you a little story. Anyway, I was in my late 20s at this time, and I met this young man online. We gonna call this young man BJ. I met him online. He was a tall, fine couple glass, baby. And he was 6'5", tall. He looked like a Samoan mixed with Hawaiian. He had that beautiful sun ray skin, just beautiful, okay? He had the crinkly hair just like this, but he grew up from the roots. I put this on my head. He was fine, okay? Now, I met him online. He hit me up. We conversed a little bit. He talked. He asked me some questions. I liked the answers that he gave to the questions I had. We exchanged phone numbers, okay? So we get to talking, and this talking process goes on for about a month. Then it turns into 2 months because I was playing hard to get. I feel like if he was this fine, he was used to people being on his body, his neck, his soul. I was playing hard to get and saying, you're going to have to chase me, okay? And that he did. So for the next 4 months, we conversed back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We laughed, we FaceTime. We had a good time. But finally, I made time for him. So I had this young lady that used to do my makeup. She did my makeup for 4 years. She was a young girl. I met her. She was a coming up makeup artist. And baby, I had booked her, and she was scared to do different things. But after a while, I got her up to par. I let her know she was young. She was 22 years old. She said, oh, we ought to hang out sometime. So I was like, I met this guy or whatever. You want to come with me to the house? Because he want one of those ones, got somebody for my friend. You going to bring somebody for my friend. I don't like them. I'm not finna hook you up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna hit your friend up. Whatever we got going on, that's us. But since he asked so nice, so I was like, well, I asked my little makeup artist. But other than that, I don't be carrying people with me, honey. They might be taking notes of what I'm doing. No. I don't bring no eyewitnesses with me when I creep. When I creep, yeah, just keep it on the down low. I don't bring no eyewitnesses usually. But anyway, he asked, I obliged, She said, yeah, I come with you. So she do my makeup. We take off. Boom. We get to the house. He basically said, during this time, COVID had just cleared up just a little bit. It still was floating around. But people was making their way out the house. Like, what's going on? We've been locked up forever. So people was like, okay. We outside now. So people were really scared. So you couldn't really just go on dates then. I mean, you could go, but it was a lot of stuff just really shut down and not open like it is now. Like you could just go get cute and go on a date. People was kind of scared to open up to the general public. So people was linking and chilling during this time. Now, I don't link and chill with nobody. You ever hit me up, we ain't linking to chill. I'll meet you in the public and we'll go from there. But back, that's what you were doing in this time, okay? So anywho, he said he was going to make dinner for us and the man could cook. From his Instagram, he was laying meals down left and right. I was excited to come and taste, to be a taste tester, okay? So anyway, we pulled up. I never seen him other than just seeing him on the screen. We're talking, we conversing. I really was talking to him for 4 months straight. We talked every day. Like, I saw him every day, almost every day. When I go on break, I would talk to him. Like, we would just talk all the time or whatever. And he just was real cool people. But like I said, I felt like he was fine, so he was going to chase me or something. If you want me, you'll still be around 4 months, 6 months, whatever I get to you. And that's how I felt. So anyway, we get to the house or whatever. We get up, we pull up the friend ugly, y'all. Ain't no, hey, friend ugly, kind of messy, slightly messy, got a little hint of messy. Like, he might need to take a bath. He needed to take a bath. I was trying to be nice, okay? Breath was stank, okay? The breath hit you before he said hello, okay? He opened up the door. I was like, and she looked at me. You know how somebody look at you? Girls talk with their eyes. If you don't know that, we talk with our eyes. And I've been around her long enough just to know what we looked at each other like. I'm thinking, girl, just shut up. Just grin and smile. Just grin and smile. But she was so much like me. And then she was like, that's the friend. How he look like that? And that's the friend, baby. And I read all that in her eyes, okay? So anyway, when we pull up whatever, he said, why don't you get out? So they both want us to get out, want us to do a little 360. So we turned around or whatever, looking good. No, I was looking good, smelling good, okay? All right? So when I go out to my spirit, he was like, you look amazing. I was like, thank you. And you look real fine yourself. Oh, my. And so we just had a moment where, like, 2 to 3 seconds, we just looking at each other like, I wouldn't mind. Just you and me. Go and do that little, okay. Anyway, we had a little moment. And so my friend, she like, y'all sexy. Y'all was sexy. Like, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing this. So everybody felt the energy in the little car. Because then he was like, we're gonna roll with y'all to the store since we are already in the car or whatever. They had a car in the driveway. I was confused. But I was like, okay, cool. We rolled to the store. He go get some things or whatever, get some ice, get some more drinks and whatever. Boom, we pulled back up to the car. Get to the car, he was like, well, I'm gonna play some music or whatever, and I'm gonna roll up. Now at the time, ain't no time. I didn't smoke, okay? I did a little drink, okay? The little drink, the stove drinks, the 211 pineapple, that was my thing. I like the little blue rags, maybe a little watermelon. That was mine. I had a two can lemon, okay? My friend, she got lifted. Okay, I didn't do none of that. I just didn't like how weed to me smell like mustard, but it don't do nothing for me, okay? And then it make you slow. You know what I'm saying? When I tried it, back at it, I didn't have good experience. I was slow, seemed like for a week, and I still had some side effects. And I was paranoid, huh? What you saying? They coming to get me. They know what I did. Like, it won't for me, okay? So I can't smoke with you. None of that. So anyway, they got themselves together. He rolling up, getting her right, he getting her right or whatever. And I'm sipping by little, whatever. So he was like, I'm going to go ahead and make us some plates, warm the food back up, because he had cooked earlier in the day or whatever. So if he knew we was coming over, let's say we pulled up about 9:30ish, like that. He knew we was coming, so he started cooking at about 7, you know what I mean? So everything was already cooked, you know what I'm saying? But he just want to warm it up or whatever. So, he going in and out of the room. So the third time he go in and out of the room, the friend still in there getting and showing all his teeth, the teeth that he had. Some of them were crisscrossing in his mouth, and it didn't look like he brushed the back of his gums. Okay, I was like, oh my god, why you keep leaving us in here with Mr. Skunk? No, take him with you. If you go down, you take him with you, because I ain't gonna be able to eat how he smells. I ain't gonna be able to do that. But I was trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying? This was the first time he ever met me, and pretty girls got reputations for having nasty attitudes, being stuck up, and I was trying to help us pretty girls out, because we not all of us, but your friend, no, don't leave him here. And I even asked, he gonna eat in here with us? He was like, where else he gonna eat at? He got a whole room. He ain't get it. Maybe he ain't smell it. Maybe because you live with the skunk, you don't smell the skunk. But I'm gonna tell you about the skunk. As soon as the skunk leave the room, so he did. He ended up going to the bathroom. So I'm like, your friend stink. I ain't gonna be able to eat. Okay, you can pack my plate to go, and I'll take it with me. He was like, what? Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. My stomach weak. I can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. So, figure that out. And so my friend was like, and I ain't gonna be able to take one for the team. The man, ugly teeth, crisscross man, he got a smoke little situation going on with his mouth. Body ain't fresh. You smell good, okay? You smell like 3 cans of good something, okay? I don't know what you got going on. You can smell the smoke. You can smell the it was just a man smell, a good man smell. It smelled like he had body oil on. It smelled like he had a little soap going on. It smelled like he had a little body. I don't know what he had on, but he smelled delicious. He smelled like a man was supposed to smell, okay? And when he left the room, his aroma was still there. The man smelled good. I was sniffing his pillow. So we come in his room or whatever. The only thing I like about his room, he had a humongous room with his big bed, like But literally, I'm not lying, 8 people could lay up there in that bed. Look like he took 2 beds and put it together to make it humongous, okay? And I'm like, dang, I like your bed or whatever. And then he had no chairs in there. Like, he on purposely took chairs, because I seen chairs in the living room. Like, he on purposely took them out so we could sit on his bed. He was like, make yourself comfortable. Y'all don't have to stand up, because we standing up, because he got this big mirror. He got a mirror on top of the ceiling. Nasty. What you got there for? And then he had one on his little desktop or whatever, and me up there just taking pictures and stuff like that. So he was like, y'all want to take pictures? I'll take pictures of y'all. Now he won't talking like I'm talking. Like, he had a real deep voice. Y'all want me to take pictures of it? Because I got you if you need me to take pictures of you. That's how he's saying, okay? Don't get it wrong. That's just me talking. But anyway, his voice was real sensual, and I was like, my God, okay. Is that all you want to do to me? Because, anyway, so he took the pictures, and I'm talking about he took the best pictures I ever take. So fast forward, we stayed to about 11 o'clock. I got weird vibes because he kept trying to be like, you babysitting your glass, you babysitting your glass. And I'm like, bruh, nah, I'm good. So I'm like, I'm good. I don't like nobody trying to make me drink. Baby, I'm gonna go home. Because what you trying to get me drunk for? He even was like, you can stay if you want to. You could stay. You don't have to go. And I'm like, sir, this is the first time we ever. And I know there was a vibe. I felt a connection too. But baby, you ain't getting none of me. Me is going home. She purring because you can't trust that flesh. That flesh is gonna act up every time. Okay, you can't listen to her. She brrr. Girl, brrr, you gonna let him rub us, okay? Yeah, you gonna let him Nah, we not. We going home, okay? So that's what we did. I dropped her off, went home, boom. He texted me in the morning. He was like, I enjoyed you. You was a vibe. Let's do this again. So I played around. About 4-5 months later, she came again. So we've been talking about 8-9 months now. He was like, you was just hard to get up with. Like, we talk every day, but I always was doing something. Because I was like, I don't know. It was something about him. I don't know. It was something about him. So the next time I came over, she was supposed to come. My friend was supposed to come with me, but she didn't come because she was actually dealing with a dude. And the dude was like, I don't feel, because she knew that I was going to spend the night this time, because that's what I agreed to. Like, this time I come spend the night or whatever. Because, we've been talking for a while. He made me comfortable. Boom, boom, boom. We spend the night. Okay, so when we spend the night, remember I told you I had a 2-can limit. I drunk 3 cans, and baby, I turned that man everywhere but loose in it. I turned it to a, what August I said, she ride me like a porn star. She ride, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what I did to her. She ride me like a, yeah, you gonna have to listen to that song. She done me. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about no more because I missed the song. But anyway, okay, did what we had to do, okay? Then I remember blacking out. I don't remember nothing. Everything went black. I remember everything was good. I remember condoms was used, and then I don't remember too much more. I did my thing. I did my thing. Did you get the gist? Okay, somebody gonna get it. Anyway, I did what I had to do, okay? Because I felt like I had to represent, because he went all the way black. I had to represent for us, okay? I had to represent, okay? So the next morning or whatever, he fixed me breakfast. It was a vibe. He fixed me breakfast. He just told me basically he don't want this just to be anything. He wanted to be in a relationship, woo woo. I said, okay. Period, okay? We happy. This went on for months and months. I come to his house. He come to my house. I come to his house. And everything was cool. Like, everything was cool. But, have you ever felt like everything just going right? This person is just too perfect. Something up with him. Okay, boom. Scratch it. So, I was working as a correctional case manager at the time or whatever. So, my thing is, I could look you up. You know what I'm saying? All I need is your first last name, okay? And if I got your social, I really can dig deep. So at this time, I'm looking him up, and I find something I don't like, okay? I find something I don't like. Now, when he was 17, he ate a 13-year-old. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And it was a brutal ape. And I'm like, No, he made me feel so safe, so loved, so wanted. He was so sweet. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And then I thought about how big that guy was. I thought about how big he was. Like, he was big. He would make the normal average woman feel like a little girl. That's how big and beautiful this man was. And every time I was around, I felt protected. I felt safe. I felt loved. And then to look that up and see that he aped somebody, I was like, oh my God, you've been around my child. And I only had one child at the time. I have two now. But I'm like, you've been around my child. Oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really devastated me to know that he did that. And I had this information. So I went on break and I made a joke. You know kind of what I do. And you know that I can look you up to see, have you ever been in any trouble or anything? He was like, yeah, look me up. He was like, anything you want to discuss, I'm an open book. We can discuss it. Most of the things that have happened that I've ever went to jail or prison for, like, I said, wait a minute. If you ever went to jail and prison and you know I told you I was a case manager, why wouldn't you start with it? Why wouldn't you say, hey, you work there, I've been there before, and this is why? Nope, didn't tell me nothing. I looked it up. He had been at a couple of fights before, that was a while back, and he actually did 5 years for the crime of the ape. So I was just like, I knew something was wrong with you. I didn't know what was wrong with you, but I was like, I looked you up. I can't sit here and fake. I ain't fake. I looked you up. What happened? So he gave me the story that she was a fast little girl that came to his sister's sleepover, and she was on the couch, and he thought that she was her age. But if that's your sister friend, your sister is 13, 12, something like that, how you think she was your age? Come on now. He thought I was a dummy or fool. Okay, so I'm like, okay, cool. Well, we could just be friends. I don't want to be nothing else. He was like, why would you do that? You done got to know me. You know that ain't who I am. You know what I'm saying? Even if that did happen, I was like, I just can't be cool with it. I don't feel safe for my niece and my child and stuff being like, I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know what you're capable of. If you can hide that like ain't nothing happened, everything. He was like, I just wanted you to get to know me. So I was like, nah, I'm good on it. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I just rather keep my surrounding people safe, and I don't want to know that you did this and then I rocked out with you and then you go hurt somebody I love, because then I'm gonna have to see what the jail outfit look like. Hey, y'all got a size S large? Yeah. Okay. Y'all don't wear pink. Y'all don't. Why? I'm gonna have to see what's up, because I think they wear brown, and baby, I look alright in it, is what I'm trying to say. So I was like, I didn't even want to play them games with him. So I was like, nah, we could just be friends from afar. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get bored, you can bring my phone, and if I ain't busy, I answer the phone. And that's how I handle it. And if he called sometimes I answer. If he called sometime, I didn't answer. And this went on for two months. And then boom, I had to call him, and he had to get that I'm late text, okay? Cause I'm like, 2 + 2 ain't adding up, and I ain't seen her in 2 months. The Red Sea didn't flow. It didn't flow. So I'm like, oh no. So then I went to the store, got me 3-4 texts, found out I was pregnant, was devastated, because I'm like, what? This ain't no shade of Nicki Minaj, but I'm not her. And I was like, I don't think I could rock out with no CM. Cause that's what you are on paperwork. I can't rock out with those CM. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'd be able to do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I really had to think about it. And so I sent him the text and call. He called me immediately. He had been calling me like back to back anyway. I just won't really answer the phone. I won't really answer text. Every now and then I'll reply back or whatever. Because like I said, I built a relationship with this man. If you calculate all the months, you're talking about 8 to 9 months, almost close to a year. By this time, like, it was just like we have built something. And I was thinking, like, he got 2 daughters. I was thinking about everything, and I was like, nah, I can't do it, because I just cannot deal with it. What if I have a daughter and then this is what you like? Like, I could not deal with that. And these thoughts, I was like, I will protect my seed even if I don't never hold it. And that was my mindset. I cried about it. I called the office. I went and got the ocean. And if you can't understand the language, I'm keeping it. I'm trying to keep it P. I'm trying to keep it cute. I went got the ocean, and when I got the ocean or whatever, it hurt real bad, y'all. It hurt real bad. I bled a lot of days, and I cried a lot of days. I was depressed for about 3 to 4 months. I made jokes about it. Anytime somebody said something, like a few people knew about what was going on. But they knew about him. They knew about the situation. Of course, the makeup artists know. A couple of my friends knew about the situation. But I really was hurt inside because I never wanted to see anybody to the sky because of a mistake that I made. And I know a lot of people say the situation, that's not a mistake. Children not mistakes. I did not want to bring that child in the world where his father is a CM. You're not going to be able to think about it. You're not going to be able to go nowhere, holler with him. He's not going to be able to participate in certain things. He can't be around. He can't be at family functions. And then I have to tell them why. I just couldn't do that. I feel like that child's life would have been too hard. I know people do it all the time, but I just did not want, I didn't want all that came with having that child. So I did what I felt like at that age that I needed to do to protect my seed and to protect me from the things that I did not want to deal with. And that's just me being honest. If that offends somebody, I'm sorry. That was my decision. You can cut me off now, you know. But that's what I had to do for me. I had to do it for me, okay? Anyway. So after that happened, 2-3 months later, like I would refuse to answer his phone calls. He would call, text. I answer here and there. 2 to 3 months later, not even 2 to 3 months later, I'm gonna give him a year. I'm gonna say a year later, but it really about 8-9 months. He got in trouble again for messing with a little girl. Like basically took a neighbor's child to the store, and then the report said he was rubbing on her leg all the way there and all the way back. He called me, which was crazy, got his baby mother to call me 3-way because I won't answer the call. I ain't answer no jail calls. I work in the prison. Baby, I ain't dealing with no inmates. What do you got going on, baby? You trying to mess up the girl's dollar? No, it ain't gonna get none of that. So anyway, he tried to call and explain what happened because he knew I can look him up and see what's going on. And I said, listen, whatever you say, huh? Whatever you say. But then ain't no need to call me no more. Like I said, we gonna be friends from afar. And I think I looked him up. I think he like 5 or 6 years for that because he was on probation. Nothing I knew about, because if I knew, I wouldn't date you. I took my job very seriously, and I did not play with them. I ain't push no buttons. So if you was on probation, you did something, I ain't talk to you for real. And then if I did find out, I cut you all quick. Bye, you can go. But it was crazy. But it really hurt my feelings. I grieve not being with him no more because he was alive. I really liked him. I had grew to love him and everything. He was in my child's life briefly, and he was good to him. My child was checked out just to make sure he was 10-4. He didn't understand what was going on. He was younger at the time, but I had to protect my child, make sure he was good. And he explained to me, I don't like children. I don't like children. But clearly you do. You got a problem. And I just wonder, you know, for all my CMs out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't use us. This is my statement for me. Don't use us to cover up what you really like. If you like children, you need to go get help for that. Don't put us in the mix of that chaos and then try to harm our children because you got a problem. Don't do that. Don't do that. God don't like ugly. And baby, I promise you, if this story could have ended very, 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 very crazy like if you had to something to mind. Okay? Because people be talking about what they would have did. But I'm about it. Anyway, that is the story time. I love y'all so much for watching. Thanks for watching. If you like the story time, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and drop me some hearts in the comments. Hit that like button on the way out. Anyway, love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. See y'all on the next one. Bye, besties. And be careful out there when y'all dating online, because you don't never know who you're dating, okay? But if you need me to run that name, I ain't no correctional case manager no more, but I still got a way to comment. I just need a first and last name. I'll tell you everything, okay? Love you. Be safe out there. See y'all on the next one.